Hello, welcome to the stream, everyone. Hi, hello, Kitsumi, hello, Grippos, Nepu, Blue, Levi, Herm, hello, how are you doing, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, guys. Today your greatest ARKNIGHTS artist, Uminiva, transforms into Umini voice actor and is going to read the Ave Mujica collab story, Somniloquium Serenum. So let's go, let's get started with it. Oh my god, my favorite voice of the ARKNIGHTS. Oh god, I hope not. Better not, that sounds embarrassing. We are reading Ave Mujica. Yeah, you can't say such things, you will get copyrighted. Don't try such things in the chat. I hope it's tomorrow already. Why Kitsumi? Why do you hope it would be tomorrow sooner? And the stage is difficult? For me they were quite easy. I didn't have any troubles clearing them. I cleared them the first hour the event was released. They were really fun, I really enjoyed the mechanic. The voice was annoying and the flyers. Honestly, I was just using my Lapipian Golden Glow and I had no issues. I didn't even notice anything happened. I think I can clear them, not sure about Extreme. It's not released yet. EX stages are not released yet, right? Yeah, they're still locked. So yeah, go and clear the normal stages, the story stages. Well yeah, I hope everyone's having a good day. And we will start the story. We'll start with the story note. So, a red light at the crossroads. The girl feels the days in the drizzle. She wakes up to find herself in a different place. Today's masquerade is another huge success. Did you hear how loud they were cheering for the encore? I bet that one kid was a total Nyamuchi fan. Nyamuchi. Like, her eyes were glittering like crazy when I came on stage. Man, that makes me happy. We should add a little more fan interaction to our next show. What do you say? It's one thing to think of ways to increase appeal, Yutenji-san, but do not lose sight of Ave Mujica's worldview. Bleh. What, you afraid? What, you afraid I'll steal a whole audience away? My fans are just here to soak up Ave Mujica's masquerades. Why not hook them on Mujica itself? Your very posture is a part of the performance. We must not let our guards down until the curtains have truly fallen. It's our mission to see our guests enraptured on this masquerade. We must therefore present a convincing image. Alright. Say, Muko, didn't you get the biggest cheers when you took the stage? You were happy, weren't you? You wanted even more fans, didn't you? Be honest. I don't... Stop trying to incite Mutsumi, please. Come on, no arguing. I just think everyone's looking forward to the next performance. We've got so many people on our side right now. Here's our chance to repay them by giving our all. Sake-chan's doing her best to compose a new song. The light in the loft's been on so late these past few days. Be assured that in the face of all your efforts, I can hardly rest on my own laurels. Saki-chan. Sakiko, real talk. Remember to chill out a little. We all get what you're putting into this, Saki-chan. I'll make sure the lyrics are worthy of the new song. Togawa-san played me a sample before the show. It's a good song. Well, if I had to say, maybe the tempo could be a bit slower. Huh? You all heard it already? When? Just before the show today. I think you weren't in the dressing room. I wanted to get the opinions of everyone, but time was short, so I simply played it for those present. Nyamu made me go on her livestream as a guest. I didn't get to hear it. Gah. What? You, Tenji, didn't I say not to? Mugi. Happy Valentine's Day to you too. Look, the light's turning green. We can talk about this on the other side. What a headache. It's so wonderful. What's this all of a sudden? I was touched by what you were saying just now. Even after all we went through, even though we have fought, the five of us are still together as a band. It's so wonderful. I've never asked them, but I'm sure everyone thinks that way. I know I do. As for me, I am so glad you can put your trust in me this way, Saki-chan. I could offer my whole life to Mujica, I really could. Sakiko follows Uika's gaze. A group of girls are merrily crossing the road. They are unburdened. What a bad voice actor I am. They are unburdened, free of cares, as if this were all a beautiful fairy tale. Though not said out loud, they all owe a debt of gratitude to their Saki-chan. In Yamu's own words, Mujica made her dreams come true. A dream? It's like how everything used to be. It's almost like we're dreaming. Huh. Dreaming. Come on, you two, let's not do this here. Are you telling me to cast aside our identity as a band? Well, bad or not, I don't care. What? I mean, is there any reason we have to be a band for this? What in the world are... Besides, I don't hear Muko complaining. Hell, she's the one who said it won't last on TV. Never mind being a band, I don't think she'd lose too much sleep over leaving Mujica. That was... I won't let Mujica disband. Where did you get that from? I didn't say anything about disbanding. A member leaving is the same as us disbanding. And it's a betrayal of our fan support. And what I am saying is, we have already betrayed it just now. Besides, you took a big show for someone too damn busy to show up to practice, don't you? I'm just irresponsible, isn't it? How could you... If we're dealing in responsibility here, then I'd like to say you're the one who needs more practice, Yutenji-san. I've never felt Yutenji-san to be lacking in practice. Togawa-san, aren't you the one not paying attention to the band members here? Wiki increases her pace to catch up with the other members who have gone ahead, but Sakiko lags dazedly behind the crowd. She stares blankly at the flashing signal. Her legs feel as though they have been filled with lead. She can't put a single step forward. Hey, what are you standing there for? Did you leave something behind? You still don't trust me. Saki, the light is turning red. Saki, the Budokan, is it okay? Saki-chan! You should go back, Saki-chan. Better you never saw me again. We're not gonna wait for you if you don't keep up. Disgusting. The traffic signal beeps its urgent warning. Sakiko tries to follow, but the light has turned red. Car after car flies past. Sakiko lifts the wind-frayed tips of her hair. The traffic light highlights her face in silhouette. Something falls into her palm. Is this rain? Raindrops plummet from the sky faster, heavier. A torrent of memories comes rushing back. The sound around her amplifies the noise of the crowds and the horns of cars batter her eardrums. Rain soaks into her clothes, becoming one with her tears. Her sorrow and helplessness cannot be told, yet the way she cries towards the sky tells it all. Melancholy and despair sweep over her, and her vision grows blurry along with the memories. Clink clunk. Sakiko? Sakiko? Time to get up, sleepyhead. It's a beautiful day. That looks more like Rhode Island. Oh, yeah, it is like she's wearing Rhode Island clothes. Miss Vigna? Am I dreaming? Nope. Excuse me, don't pinch my face! I am not pinching that hard, just doing the check for you. Pinch his own face. See? Not that bad. You're not the one getting face pinched without warning first thing in the morning. Alright, I'll lay off. You can get yourself ready, I'll wait for you outside. Notice the background on the clothes before the big focus harness. To be fair, the horns are present on her skin, you know? On her outfit. So, don't start that. The horns were something that I expected to see. She presses her ear against the cool wall. The wear of the mobility layer transmits through the structure of the landship. Clink clunk. So that was the sound of the mobility layer. What was that strange scene and those people? So, let me get this straight. You dreamt about a group of people you never met? Correct. The surroundings were completely unfamiliar too. Unfamiliar vehicles, unfamiliar buildings, unfamiliar clothing. Could it be a movie? Sometimes I watch documentaries before I go to bed and then I dream about being in those places. But I haven't experienced anything close to this before. Maybe you're just tired? Imagine being tired. Whistlash was telling me how you always try until way late, so apparently you don't even stop until she tells you to. And I think I saw your name on the engineering department's volunteer list. You're still pretty new here, you've got plenty of time and plenty of chances to adjust. Maybe take a little vacation if you're feeling tired, give yourself a break. I'm fine, I can deal with it. No, Miss Sakiko, a hand please. The medical department just get a bunch of patients that we need to arrange accommodations for. That's not meant to be Sakiko's job, is it? Besides, isn't this a little complicated for a rookie to handle? Sorry, but the person in charge wanted Miss Takiko specifically. Where are we going? Show me the way. Huh? I have held them all before. I am well acquainted with the entire workflow. If they are short of hands, I will most certainly lend mine. Hey. Vigna, I'll see you at the usual place. Wait, hold! Jeez, I don't remember her learning any of that. You sleep in strange, by the way? Yeah, no worries, I just don't get distracted too much from the reading. So I'm not reading the chat that much, so the reading experience would not be too disrupted, you know? $53, $54, $55, $56. Almost done with the stuff on the shelf. It's good to go once it's packed. It's been an hour. Where's Sakiko? There you are, Sakiko! I totally apologize. I ended up spending more time on the patients than anticipated. No big, you know? You've only been on the road silent a few months, right? Because it feels to me like you've been a part of the place forever. Really? It does? Everyone's like, yeah, leave it to Sakiko. She'll do a good job. People are counting on you without realizing it. Heck, even I am. I have to keep reminding myself you're a rookie and I can't put too much on your plate. I saw you sign up for the music club, but you've never gotten to attend any of our meetings. Vigna, it's alright. I joined Road Silent because I wanted to help people fight aripathy. Aripathy. If I recall, that's how your mom died, isn't it? Yes. Before she did, I was under the naive belief that I could live my days without worry or care. But Tara put the light to that beauty. I watched Mother struggle against her illness until it finally took her. I have seen so much since joining Road Silent. Sufferings plague these lands as we speak, and I still have to learn. Yeah, I think I understand where you're coming from. Are you done on your side, Vigna? The caravan's ready, we're just waiting on you and your batch of the supplies. Oh shoot, I'm on it! What are you packing these supplies for? An emergency shipment? There is a town nearby that needs food and medicine urgently. The road's not safe, need us to escort. I'll come with you, there must be something I can help with. No, you... Alright. Vigna talks to Sakiko just like you do to me. Oh yeah, you don't have a mom, right? Oh, come on. When was the last time I said that? Anyways, there's no need to be nervous and certainly no need to blame yourself. I should have noticed earlier. Even the best of us let things slip through the cracks. Besides, you only correspond through letters. It's naturally you would notice. But she... You're hyperventilating again. Come now, take a deep breath, relax. I gave Vigna a push just now. We'll be on our way soon. We have to make it there before dark. We will. We know what to do when we see her. We hashed it all out. Just follow that and everything will be fine. Okay, when you see Iris, it's like, yeah, something has to do with sleep. Sorry, we're late. That's alright. Not a moment too soon, driver. Take us away. The engine rumbles and the vehicle accelerates through the passage. Yeah, I hope we still make it in time. Oh, we were in such a hurry, I almost forgot. Let me introduce you girls. This is Sakiko, our new trainee operator. She's from Victoria, just like you guys, and she's helping me out with the logistics work right now. Iris and Benna here are... how do I put it? Yeah, fairies. Fairies? Now, Vigna, we can introduce ourselves. We're down the song and dance more times than we can count. Say, Miss Sakiko Victoria, I assume you know fairy tales of the Castle of Dreams? I read some in the storybooks when I was little. Do you believe they're real? Huh? Well, I did pester Mother about them plenty at that age. Say you don't believe in them now. Well, I don't mean that exactly. But every fairy tale is true, you know? Deep in the forests of Victoria, there towers the Castle of Dreams, where fairies make their home and bring sweet dreams to every child. Does it really exist? Say, you're not all grown up yet, right, Sakiko? Maybe those weird dreams of yours have something to do with the fairies. Fairies would never barge into children's dreams without permission. It's not the dumb thing. Dreams are the reflection of oneself and the formation of thoughts, doubly so for a child whose mind is still delicate. Some dreams can change a child's entire life. We bring sweet dreams to children, yes, but first we gain their permission, then we consider very carefully what the stuff of the sad dream will be. Oh no, I misclicked. We consider very carefully what the stuff of the sad dreams will be and when exactly to bring them. I have to say, the dreams I've been having are a far cry from sweet. Bewildering is the more appropriate words. You can always have Iris help you interpret your dreams once she's a little less busy. Iris can? Actually, when was the last time either of you had time off? Sakiko never got to meet you two because you spent so little time at trips in the first place. Iris is the master of the Castle Dreams. There is a lot that demands her personal attention. It's a shame I'm not cut out for dream spinning myself, else I could lighten some of her loads. Though there are others with the talent to spin dreams, but a child is much too dangerous. So, is that the order of business this time as well? Bringing sweet dreams to children? Yes and no. Iris, can I tell her? I'll tell her myself. 1 year ago, I happened across a storybook that utterly captivated me. I wrote to the address on the title page and became pen pals with the author. Through letters, we exchanged fairy tale interpretations and imaginations with one another. But more recently, her replies began to dwindle. It had been a while since I'd seen her message too. Then 2 days ago, I got a letter from her, and inside was a brand new story she had written. That's clearly a typo. That's clearly a typo. The protagonist girl has a quick-tempered father, and she finds herself isolated among children her own age. It was the complete opposite of all her previous stories, and she told me this was what her life was really like. In closing on the cusp of adulthood, she mentioned her birthday. The date is tomorrow. She wasn't even adult yet? Jeez. And the single line at the end of the letter keeps haunting me. She said she didn't want to grow up. This will be my final letter. Less than 12 hours until the day turns over. Yes, that's why Iris is in such a rush. We must hurry to the town and find... What is that? No, nothing. Welcome to YouTube. Typo number 1, kill yesterday. That was such a dumb typo as well because it's a space. How do you even get some A with a weird line on top of it? We just burst a tire. The roads here are hot. Wait. The roads here are shot. What? Under the blazing sun, waves of scorching heat sink through the skin. This is going to be a very long wait. I think it's also supposed to be hot, not shot. Okay, that's a pretty bad typo. That was a pretty bad typo, I'm not gonna lie. Jesus. Hello, Rose Queen, welcome to the stream. Alright, tutorial didn't have any story, right? So far, I can't say much about the beginning, but it's interesting that, you know, she's actually from Rose Island, like from Terra, but she's dreaming those dreams about the other world. Quite an interesting way how to incorporate the characters into Terra, into World of Arknights. Hello Carlos, welcome to the stream. Alright, SS1 before. A remote Victorian town, 9:37 in the evening. We're 4 whole hours behind schedule. We don't have much time left until midnight. The streets are deserted. We're not finding a map in a place like this either. This is a rotten turn. We should split up. We have our communicators. If anyone finds anything, page the rest. Not a bad idea. Wait, okay, that works for us, but you don't have any solo experience, like I can't let you go alone. Now it's hardly the time for that, is it? You heard what she wrote. This will be my final letter. In the worst case scenario, she... But... Bigna, I'll be fine. By Miss Whislash's account, I am ready to operate in the squad based on my current abilities, remember? Takes out communicator. And I'll call at the first sign of trouble. Is that satisfactory? Good. Don't forget us. Fine. Just be careful, yeah? I will. Miss Iris, what's her name and address? Her name is Anne. Address 33 Garden Street. Acknowledged. We'll start from this crossroads. Split up and let's begin. How can these streets be so complicated? Is someone selling flowers there? Why would someone be selling flowers at this hour? No matter. I need a lead. Excuse me? Excuse me. Do you know where Garden Street is? You're on it. Would you like a flower vase? No, thank you. Would you happen to know which way number 33 is? Look up and follow the setting sun towards the west. Last house at the end of the street, that's number 33. Madam, it's already night. Oh, that's why I didn't hear any footsteps in the street. Silly me, doddering about. Suppose it's time I went home. Is your sight? Don't you worry about me. Got somewhere to go, don't you? Better go. The nights are dark here. Now don't you get lost again. Thank you. You be safe too. "33 Garden Street. Towards the west, this is the place she meant then. The old door creaks as Sakiko pushes it open. Ugh, it reeks of alcohol in here. The ground was covered in muddy shoe prints. In the corner there stands erect man. He looks all around, then starts going through bottles tidily tucked away in the corner, picking up each one. Empty. Empty. All empty. Anna! Where the hell are you? Is that it? You're abandoning me? Running away? Just like she did? Anna! I won't drink anymore, I swear. Starting today, I'll do my best. The man collapses to his knees in agony, then promptly screams in pain. His palm is pierced by a shard of the bottle he broke. Anna! There's blood on the floor. I'm bleeding. I'm dying. Come back, Anna. I'm dying. Anna, you're back. I am not Anna. You are. It's me, don't you remember? The man makes to crawl towards Sakiko but lets out another scream. Inexplicably, a wave of lamentation washes through Sakiko. She places her hand on battered door frame. Let's go. So the story you never published, that was an account of what really happened to you? Yes. I do love fairy tales. Back when Mom was still around, she bought me heaps and heaps of storybooks. We were happy back then, me and Mom and Dad. But the happiness left with Mom. I tried to write about all I'd gone through, show it to others, but nobody wants to read about depression and despair. So I turned every sentence on its head. I let them become the most beautiful fairy tales of all. But I stopped reading fairy tales long ago. Anna trembles. Please, don't call me by that name. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. Don't worry. You've already been much kinder to me than anyone else. There is Iris, actually. She's worried about you. You know Iris? I do. I came with her to find you. I just gave her a call and she's right on her way. Iris. You don't want to see her? I know how busy she is every day. She has so much to take care of. You're a very important friend to her. You know, I was up on a high place today. And I kept standing up and looking down. But I had all the letters she wrote to me in my pocket. I kept every last one. And I just kept holding on to them. She told me to keep believing that the sweet dreams of my fairy tales would come about someday. I don't know if I should trust myself or trust her. You can absolutely trust her. She's a real fairy after all. Fairy? You'll understand as soon as she's here. She says, before you become an adult... Sakiko looks up at the clock. It's an antique one hung high on the wall, and the hour and minute hands are slowly converging upon each other. Damn it. What is it? Iris was saying before you become an adult. You mean before my birthday? Iris wants to celebrate my birthday? Yes, and we're running out of time. That's alright, I haven't celebrated my birthday in so long anyway. I am not a child anymore. When you grow up, you don't need celebration. Sakiko's gaze flits around and something catches her eye. Anne, how about I give you your birthday blessings? Huh? Oh, okay. It is a piano. The moon shines upon it as though it was put there just for tonight. Even if Iris's sweet dream doesn't make it in time, Sakiko wants to do something for Anne. In your last moments before you become a grown-up, an adult, allow me to play you a lullaby as a present. Got it? Sakiko paces up the steps and sits below. Their hearts beat. The clock ticks. The sounds gradually come into focus between them. Thump-thump. Tick-tock. Sakiko's fingers weave through keys of black and white. The notes leap with the passage of time, giving sincerest blessings to the miracle of the girl's birth. Thank you for coming into this land. May the future hold happiness and joy for you. May the child live forever in your heart. As the final note settles, the church bell rings. Happy birthday, Anne! Sakiko turns to look at the girl, only to find she has fallen asleep at the table, her face the picture of peaceful slumber. Happy birthday, Anne! Van is in the church waiting for Anne to wake up. Let's take a little stroll outside, shall we? Thank goodness you made it in time. It was close. Thank goodness indeed. What kind of dream did you spin for her? A room of pure white, so clean it could not be real. And in there, first thing first, I inquired if she'd be willing to enter the dreamland I'd spun for her. You are quite a noble lady, aren't you? Please, do not take what Banna said at face value. You must have the child's permission before you enter their dreamland. It's a necessary procedure as ordained by the Castle of Dreams. I see. Did you talk about anything else with her after that? In her dream, I told her how truly beautiful her words were, and that I hope she can continue to write. Whatever the style, whatever the story, it hardly has to be a fairy tale even. Yes, that's what I wanted to tell her too. Before her eyes, I unveiled each and every character she'd penned. Mr. Decaytooth, who loves to eat fruits, Miss Dolly, who walks on her hands, and they all had a tea party together. How wonderful! If only Anne could stay in that dream forever. Dreams are not for wallowing in. No matter how sweet the dream is, one has to wake up in the end. Even if reality is callous and chaotic? You and Banna have such powerful originium arts. Sakiko, you misunderstand the power of fairy tales and the Castle of Dreams. In the face of reality, what we can accomplish is so very limited. It is but one thing we nestle a seed deep in the depths of a child's heart. Likely, it is what they consider the most important event or thing to them as children. It usually lies quite deep within, but at crucial moments, when people are at their weakest, it gives them strength. Am I being a little too weighty here? No, I saw the conviction in your eyes as you spoke. I'm sure the dream you spun for Anne will stay with her and give her the courage to live in the days to come. I believe so too, though my reason is a little different. Before I spun her dream, I found in her heart a tiny seed. Sweet dreams come from castle are far from the only way to plant the seeds of fate. It's all thanks to you, Sakiko. Yeah, your piano was amazing. I told you you'd be a killer musician. You need to get on stage at the Rhode Island concerts. Oh please, Wigna, spare me. As Wigna and Sakiko mock fights, Iris draws an item out of a box. Box mentioned? You mentioned having strange dreams, Sakiko. Carry this necklace with you and the nightmares should lessen. Are you sure I should have this? Just take it, honestly. It's nothing valuable, a little art's enchanted, that's all. Hey, give me one too. Do you also have nightmares? I mean, probably, maybe, I don't remember. No, I can tell you've been a perfectly sound sleeper all your life. Ah, man. It's no fun dealing with you fairies, nothing's a secret from you. As her colleagues chat, Sakiko carefully puts the necklace on. She feels a gentle coolness at her neck, that then spreads through her entire body. Oh, how beautiful. Iris, Vigna, look. Nobody's there. Vigna? Iris? Sakiko looks around her. Nobody's there. Where? Hello? Sakiko begins to make for the church she just left, every step more urgent than the last. Bena! Anne! What? Why am I back at Rhode Island? Miss Sakiko? Are you alright? Are you alright? Turns around. Hello? It's like how everything used to be. It's almost like we're dreaming. A dream. Sakiko, Sakiko. Time to get up, sleepyhead. It's a beautiful day. It's so cold. My head hurts. Sakiko. Sakiko. Where am I? She's inside a massive castle, looking up at the sky through the large window. She saw twin moons floating in the night sky. The cold has cleared up her mind. She looks around her, perplexed, chirping. They look so cute as illustrations, oh my god! What kind of creature are these? They're crying. Oh my, did someone come to? The crisp sound of heels striking the ground rings out from the shadow. And thereupon a figure emerges and slowly draws close to Sakiko. Clack, clack. How boring. The plot thickens. Now we read SS1 after. Fairy tales tell of a castle that only children can see, somewhere in Victoria. Kind fairies live in the castle, treating children to banquets and making their wishes come true with sweet dreams. But no one knows what the Castle of Dreams really looks like. The sweet dreams begin to fade from memory the moment the children leave the dream. Sweet dreams are continuously created and forgotten. A cycle of creation and forgetting. Is this not rather unfair to the gentle, overworked fairies? Yes, Morphus. Welcome to the Castle of Dreams. I am its current master, Morphus. Master of the Castle of Dreams? What have you done? Exactly what you dreamed of, no? I had all dream a dream, simple. But your dreams are no entertainment, just filled to the brim with boredom. Not to mention those two horrid pests. You know them? Iris and Benna? I wouldn't say we are intimate. So they are real, they don't just exist in a dream. I wish they only existed in dreams. How could you stop bringing them up? You're talking to me. I'm the master of this place right now. Let me leave. Not happening. Why would I just let you go now? So few children have come to the Castle of Dreams lately. The cordons can't talk. There is a single wolf, and it can't stop stammering. Oh, those guys are so cute. Hello, Gray. Good vibes to you too. Sorry. You trapped me in this castle because you personally were bored? As if I'd do it just to anyone. No. Your memories were interesting, your experiences. And those alien places, I studied them over and over. You pried into my memory? Didn't the blue one tell you? Understanding a child's past is vitally important to creating a dream for them. Now, you're quite special. Even after all the unforgettable things you've been through, your mind has stayed clear as a whistle. Now, to make up for this little regret, I'll spin you another sweet dream. We happen to be face to face this time, so you can tell me. Wallowing in dreams and the pain of the past is a sign of weakness. Heh, stubborn, aren't you? Well, if you're to be believed, then those who cannot face the truth are cowards. And there's certainly a lot of cowards around. The curtains are pulled open and chairs slowly rise from under the stage. In those chairs sit the most familiar faces Akiko could know. Uika, Mutsumi, Tenji-san, even Yahata-san? Why are they all sleeping? The surroundings have become as a stage. The sleeping girls are like dolls on the side in a peaceful slumber. Not a whisper, not a sound. Sakiko tries to wake each one of them up, but to no avail. Same it, it's useless. I am more than confident in my abilities. They are deep in their sweet dreams and you won't be able to rouse them. Say, is there anything wrong with the dreams I spun for you? Your Rhodes Island friends trust you. Isn't that nice? No unwanted farewells. And no need to hide behind a mask. Look at these girls. Aren't you calling them cowards too? Since I can wake up from your dream... Wait. Since I can wake up from your dream, they can too. Suddenly, Sakiko feels powerful forces pulling at her, and finds her limbs caught tightly in threads. She fights the panic of not being in control of her own body, trying to stay calm, but the tightly wound threads magnify her every tremble. You're so stubborn. Can't you just admit when a dream is beautiful? You... Sakiko struggles to rein in her breathing. You don't seem confident in your powers, don't you? Perhaps no one before me has escaped one of your dreams. Of course, I am the top dream spinner of all the castle fairies. Your waking was an accident. Give it another shot and I'm sure it won't happen again. Sakiko can clearly see Morpheus clenching her teeth through those last few words, but an expression of bright innocence replaces it in the blink of an eye. Yes, Sakiko Togawa, was it? If you're so confident, let's make a bet. A bet? Yes, and absolutely fair and even. The more childlike the smile on her conversant's face, the more dangerous she seems. It's very simple. Even as the girl rounds the stage, Sakiko can feel Morpheus's glare fixed on her. Not just hers, there are countless more eyes on Sakiko peering from the darkness. I'll invite you into each of their dreamlands and give you the opportunity to wake them up. You can meet them, get to know them, and see the kinds of lives they're leading in there. I'll let you leave if you can make them wake up like you did. And if you fail, they'll stay dreaming forever. I'll wake them up. I won't leave a single member of Ave Mujica behind. I selected each one of them because they were the best of the best. I will not allow you to manipulate any of them. We'll see about that. If you fail, I'll have a nice tailor-spun dreamland for you to go back into too. And this time, you won't wake up again. I'll make you forget all your old hurts and make you willingly live inside it. Well, getting cold feet? Do you want to take back all the bluster? I could decline on the spot, but you would hardly let me go, would you? You're smart. I look forward to seeing the look of despair and helplessness on your face when you find yourself in their dreams, Sakiko Togawa. I'll prove it so you won't get away. Morpheus waves a finger and Sakiko's vision immediately blurs. Colorful, twisted lights and shadows rush into Sakiko's mind. A cheering crowd in front of the stage, a shadow in the rainy night, a lone girl sitting on a chair, countless indistinct silhouettes. Enjoy sweet dreams! It sounds like the dreams are not sweet at all. An unending stream of cars, towering buildings, reaching into the clouds, and inescapable neon signs. Am I out of dreamland now? No. Fresh Finballs! Have a look, have a bow! Hurry, there's a whole line waiting, we'll be late for the event. Low package, nobody home, I'll leave it at the door then. Modern buildings, animal ears? What is this place? The words traditional Longmen handmade are printed on the packaging of snacks by the name of Finballs. Pedestrians hitch rides on vehicles with large Longmen transports, signs that rush past before her eyes. The delivery man's shirt bears the same word too, Longmen. Longmen? Whose dreamland could this be? Sakiko hears a familiar voice coming from above. Good evening, yum yum! Hello to all my fans, fresh new talent Nyamu here. My newest role is the lead in the drama Girl is the theaters right now. Support your local Nyamu today. It's 3 in the morning, sleepless nights, what if you get hungry then? Nyamu and Finballs are here for you. The favorite Finballs of Nyamu and Cloud Beasts alike. Order yours now. Get your makeup done in just 10 minutes. The Dream Painter Express Kit lets you get the perfect makeup in just a few simple steps. Come with Nyamu. Let's be the mess we wanna be. Nyamu loves you too. That's too much, Nyamu. Her ads are everywhere in this dream. I'm going crazy. Nyamu's so cute. Every expression, every move, every word. Oh my gosh, she just teases my heartstrings. Can I really become as pretty as Nyamu? I want to buy the same thing. This place is packed. Is everyone here just to see her? Of course, Nyamu's, she's like a daughter to me. Oh, she is so lovely. Are you alright? Nyamu, I see her! Where? Move it, let me through! Crazy crowd. Excuse me, please don't rush! Yutenji! Look at the state of her, and it's almost just begun. How very fun. Why? There's no need. She can't win. And there's no need for you to chime in when you can't even talk properly. I can figure out this out. Well, she's in a dream. I can figure out what went wrong. I am the most talented dream spinner in this castle. Morpheus gazes upon the slumbering girl and says no more. Hello, Drago. You liking this event so far? Are the maps tough enough for you? No, the maps are very, very easy, but I did like the mechanics. The mechanics are fun. I think extreme stages will be fun. The boss stage might be painful a bit, but I think it will be good. Alright, that was SS1. Let's continue with SS2. So we will be in the Nyamu's dream now. I did a few stages. It was difficult at the start. I think you need range operators. You can also block the moonlight with your operators, so the moonlight would not fall on the enemies and they wouldn't get buffed. But yeah, you do need some ranged operators. Quiet always ends. Did the doll at the end of the corridor just open its eyes? Am I imagining things? Then when did this doll behind us appear? Hello, Nope, welcome to the stream. Visualize her ult to hit air. Yeah, you have to enable her skill 3. You have to activate skill 3 on visual, so she would be hitting aerial enemies. She can't hit flying enemies normally, only with her skill 3. But alright, let's start with SS2 before. Are we going through the stages for the first time? No, we're not going through the stages. As the stream title says, I'm only reading. I'm reading on the stream, I have everything cleared. Before the gaze of thousands upon thousands, I am still as a doll. I go where they want me to go. I make the sounds they want me to make. I do not fear love. For 2 days and 2 nights, I haven't seen a single soul. Which way is Longman? Which way is home? Dad, Mom, I'm thirsty, I'm tired. Are those buildings so far? I'm almost there. Don't fall asleep. Cut. Wonderful, Nyamu. That's exactly the feeling I was going for. An ordinary village girl leaves everything behind on a journey to pursue her musical dreams. This scene is her darkest moment. After this, a serendipitous encounter sets her onto the path to become Longman's favorite musician. Appreciate the compliment, Dee. I don't know why, but when I read the script, I found myself really identifying with the heroine. Of course, it was tailor-written just for you, Miss Nyamu. Shangshu dialect. Yeah, right? Like you didn't rewrite it in a rush to make the New Year's screening. Huh? The investors saw the success of the drummer girl and demanded we cast you for the lead role. Then your agency wanted the movie out for the New Year screening, so the director here made me rewrite the script in a week. In the original ending, the girl was meant to have this phantasmagoric dream in her dying moments. Under a blaze of dazzling lights, an unremarkable girl staggered her way onto the awards podium. There, in her dream, she finally won everyone's recognition and made peace with everything. That's what the ending was supposed to be, a savage, ironic satire. Dinne gonfa. You think that trash you wrote would go funding like this without Nyamu's name value? Who gives a shake about your funding? You've been kissing sponsors' asses for so long, you've forgotten how to make hearts. Stories like this just don't come true. Ordinary people never just get the chance to step into the spotlight. You don't know that because you're not from the countryside. Well, I am, and I know. I'll show you third-rate hack writer. They close the distance and the word of words turns physical. Guys, you could talk this out. I've always wanted to strangle you for those garbage shots of yours. Ring Xianren Banban. Poor guy. I just see, you're the first one I kick out the door when I get rich. Hello, King Nat. Hospital call, director and scriptwriter got put in the same words. In facing bats. I don't think they will enjoy that. Both of them are in neck braces though, so all they do is stare at each other. Still, this means we can't shoot for a while. Well, I haven't had a proper break in a hot minute. I'd say this is a silver lining for me. We'll contact you once we nail down an upcoming shoot schedule for you. Just be on standby until then. Man, I don't know why, but that's a weight off my shoulders. No, I can't relax yet. Mom? The girl picks up her phone, slides the balcony door open, and steps outside. Eat dinner yet, Nyamu? You're busy? Sure, I ate. Us folks at home been having a great year for wheat. Autumn fields of sun up, harvesting always till sundown. What? You all don't listen when I tell you, huh? Take it easy, slow down, enjoy country living. Just don't you want to go wearing yourself too thin, sweetie? You get weary out there. Come home and take a break. Say, sweetie, what do you want to eat for holidays? Me and Dad will whip up you something. Are you making it back for the holidays? Come on. I'm always busiest when everyone else isn't. That's so... Mom, you got Sis on the phone? Sis, we saw the trailer for your new movie on TV. Too bad there ain't any theaters around here. We want to buy your tickets. Hey, no sweat. I'll send you a copy when they print the discs. Yay! You look so cool in the movie, playing on the drums. I'm starting to learn drums too. Been using your old set to practice. Bet you've been getting mad crazy at the drums now, right? I want to perform on stage one day just like you. I need a little busy lately. Ain't had time to practice. But I'm no slacker, no way. You and me, let's knock on that. You bet. Okay, Mom's yelling at us to go to bed. You sleep soon, sis. Y'all take care of yourselves. Night. Good night. Miss Nyamu, the agency just received an offer for you from a major variety show. Recording starts tomorrow at 8 p.m. and it's slated to run into the early morning. Are you available? That's sudden, would you say? Well, the other guest they're inviting on is Miss Sora, the idol girl. Sora mentioned. She's about even with you in terms of fanbase, and she's well regarded both inside and outside the industry. It's a great opportunity for exposure, and I know the schedule's a little tight, but the agency would really love for you to be on the show. Okay, tell Nyamu looking forward to working with them all. Great, that's a wrap for today. Good night, Miss Nyamu, sweet dreams. Well, at least I'm getting sleep tonight. Bye-bye, Drago. Have a good breakfast. Enjoy the nummies. She looks up at the digital clock on her coffee table. It reads 23 past midnight. She flops hard on the sofa, letting it envelop her as she sinks snugly in. How many months since they practiced last? Yama drags herself out and over to the electronic drum set. A thin layer of dust has already formed on the cymbals. Where'd my sticks go? She has almost forgotten the last time she held a drumstick. Was it at home? Or on the set of The Drummer Girl even longer ago? Screw it. See what's on TV, then call it a day. Hello to all my fans, fresh new talent Nyamu here. I just starred in The Drummer Girl, airing in theaters now. It's a super intriguing movie and I hope you all see it on the big screen. He dreams to be the best drummer in Longman, no, in all of Terra. Come with Nyamu, let's be the mess we wanna be. I've gotta leave some things behind sometimes. I'm a pro, that's what that means. I know that. She actually misses drumming. The stages are actually, the stage stories are so much shorter than Ato. Ato was so much longer. Ladies and gentlemen, may I now introduce our celebrity guest tonight, Sora! Hi there on the left, hi there on the right, and hi there down in the middle. Hi all, I'm everyone's idol, Sora from Monster Siren Records. Monster Siren Records mentioned. Just look at how excited they are. I really am glad you love me so much. But I'm sure you're all expecting our other guest who's joining us last minute tonight. Because I know I am. I'm a huge fan of hers. Ooh, you can't wait either, can you? Alright, let's give a big warm welcome to Miss Nyamu. Good evening, Nyamu. Hello to all my fans, Nyamu here. I'm so happy to see you all. Show me your pass. No entry without one. If you're not staff or registered, stand outside and stop squeezing through. You. There's just too many people. Sora, Nyamu, I love you. Hey, stop that guy. Don't let him inside. This place is an utter mess. Why are there so many people? I don't see any chance of infiltrating inside. Hey, little lady, wanna head inside and see the stars? Huh? Whose fan are you? Sora's or Nyamu's? Whichever it is, I've got methods. I can get you in to see her. Why are you assisting me? Hey, no need to be nervous now. It won't cost you that much, yeah. There is the price. I don't have the money. Hey, this is a bargain price, this is. No haggling. That doesn't change the fact that I don't... Dubious doesn't begin to describe this man, but I really don't see any alternative right now. If I don't seize this chance, I'll just have to trust him for now. Digs through her pockets. Here, this is it, all the money I have on me. What do you make of that? Deal, follow me. Staff only access? Yeah, we'll head in through here. What about the visitors' passes? Don't have any. So you're a staff member? Nope. Then how do we get in? What do you intend to do if someone catches us? I said I got medals. You want to see the stars up close or not? Bukai, he heard us. He's coming this way. We have to hurry before he... Hey, what the hell are you doing here? I told you to be on standby with the backup equipment. Oh, stagehands don't matter, huh? Is that your opinion? What's your plan when the prop crew needs backups and you're sitting on them, huh? You little punk, skewing off like that. Hey, no need to be so harsh. Look at her. She's scared so bad she can't even talk. Don't just stand there then. Get back to the set. Understood. Young lady, the set's that way. Don't tell her. Let's see her come back and beg when she can't find it. I'll dock her pay for any losses from holding us up. You gotta do your best. You gotta do your best. Well, go. Move it. Ugh. Hard to make a living these days, isn't it? Hey, how's the sitch over there? All good here. All good here. Good. Keep on tracking. Just got me so damn busy, my head's exploding. Yeah, I was just too damn popular. Got a Nyamu fan on every corner. Nyamu must be having a tough time too. Hello raiders, hello Ethino Gamer. Thank you for the raid, welcome, welcome. Let me give you a shout out real quick. How was the stream? I see you were playing Wuthering Waves, hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun. To everyone who's new here, my name is Amy, I am a freelance artist. And today I am reading ARKNIGHTS Story. Today we're having story reading stream and I'm reading the new Ave Mujica event. Hello Estrella, hello Yae, welcome, welcome. Hope everyone had a good time in the AT stream, and if anyone needs to go, if anyone is about to leave the stream, I'm wishing you a lovely rest of your day, but if you will stay here, I hope you enjoy your time here. And I think if you also need to run, if you need to take care of yourself after the stream, or you have anything that you need to do after the stream, absolutely feel free to run. I will not be holding you hostage here. Get some rest after the gaming. And I guess happy Valentine's to everyone. Alrighty, let me get back to the story reading. You know how Miss Sora gets up before the sun rises to practice, and how she's running around place to repay her fans' love? She always looks beat when I see her after dark. Miss Yamu rose to stardom so quickly. Got her own channel, her acting commitments, her show bookings. She used to post videos of drum practice, but lately she hasn't been uploading them at all. You're a Yamu-chan fan, huh? Yeah, I got into drums in the first place because of her videos. Sometimes I watch the old uploads when I'm feeling like giving up. I wonder if she can still make music with joy these days, like she did in the Drummer Girl. Ah, sorry, I got carried away talking. The most important thing is to keep Sora safe. Let's get back to work and keep our eyes sharp. Easy there, ain't all that much stress. I got some new toys here. These babies can automatically identify unauthorized visitors. Jason Khan, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate the support, hope you enjoy your stay here. You're kidding me. 2 suspicious figures in Area A. Drones out. Thank you for the sip. 2 figures run through the narrow corridor, their frantic sprint enforced by the dozens of armed drones chasing. I should never have trusted you! I'm just as lost as you! This never happened to anyone I sneaked in before. When did you get all the surveillance and drone power? Shoot! The drones are catching up! Run! Thank you for the follow, Yae. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Strange sounds. Suddenly, the man who was accompanying Sakiko is nowhere to be seen. In his place, she finds a familiar face. This is so much fun! Well, are you enjoying this girl's sweet dream? She seems smitten with all the love being showered on her. I don't think she ever wants to leave. You're responsible for all this. I thought I made it clear when you challenged me. This was never going to be easy. I demand you let me see her. Well, that's not hard. Just go straight down the corridor, all the way down, and you'll find her. If I were you though, I'd want to see about losing these things behind you first. And we can read what they wonder. Hello. Hello, Fluffy. Hello, Labubu. Hello, Fluffy Labubu. You imagine ARKNIGHTS global player reads. I know, that sounds like a dream. Hello, Sunset. Hello, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well today. It's a wonder. A miracle has happened. How are you today, Zarov? Alright, I need to take some sips. She's running towards the sad. Swords in danger. Stop her. Damn it. Sakika feels the floor grow soft beneath her feet. The door ahead of her falls away for each step she makes. There seems to be no end to this nightmarish run. You, Tenji, I want you to wake up. How are you, Box? Okay, I'm okay. I'm just reading Ave Mujica today. I was having reading auto stream, when was it, last weekend? Or the weekend before, I think. Yeah. Weekend before the last. It was pretty nice to read auto story, so I decided to read Ave Mujica on the stream as well. Anunnaki! Welcome, welcome. Track her! Track her motion, zoom in. Good. A little closer. Focus her face. Bend over those pale lips. What is the meaning of a doll's existence? To stand in a shop window imitating the motions of those outside. To bring laughter to people with clumsy imitation. When a doll is happy, everyone smiles. Even when a doll is sad, everyone smiles. Now, we bid you enjoy this doll's show. Perfect. How's the reading going? It's okay, it's okay. The story is interesting. I don't think that it would be that well integrated into the world of ARKNIGHTS. I thought it would be something like the oh my god, Delicious and Dungeon collab. So the characters would just somehow get teleported to the Terra. Well, no, actually, these characters are Terran. It's just that they're having dreams. Amazing! I can't believe it. You were born to act. Hehe, I only really got a hang of this one recently. I practiced in front of a mirror night after night trying to understand the thoughts of a doll. Understanding a doll? Wow, now that sounds pretty out there, huh? It must have taken so much hard work to nail the performance, Miss Yamu. Well, I always think I've still got a long way to go. Everyone around me is blessed with these incredible abilities. She's starting to remember. There's a famous child actors who were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. There's people who fall into the deepest pits and still carry on shining bright. I run until I can't run anymore just to barely catch up to them. I have a trick or two up my sleeve, but in front of their talents, really, I have nothing. So many people love me, love someone so mediocre and ordinary like me, I have to work 10 times harder just to answer their appreciation. Miss Nyamu, you're incredible as is. I'm sure everyone here will agree with me when I say we all love you. Yeah, Thank you, everybody. What an emotional scene, folks. It's been wonderful having our two incredible guests on set this evening. Say, while we're in the mood, I just had a little idea. Will the two of you do us the honor of reenacting that classic scene from The Drummer Girl? Sure. Yamu and Sora take positions following the instructions from their earpieces. The skies are blue. The summer breeze carries the scent of afar. The cry of the foul beast. The sound of breathing. Come down from the roof. No! These are my dreams. I'll shout them out at the top of my voice from the highest point around. It is the job of an idol to be the picture of perfection, even if it takes a little lying at times. But you only just decided to buy a drum set. What if you end up giving up on drums? People will laugh at you. I made my mind. I'll play drums the rest of my life. I'll play until my hands won't move anymore. But I gave up on drums. My dream is to be the best drummer in London. I did it. I became who everyone loves me for being. No, in all of Terra. This is fine. I'm fine. This is the recognition I wanted, the status I wanted. Is it? This? Is this really what I wanted? The cry of the foul beast. The sound of breathing. The sound of glass breaking. A sound that shouldn't have been heard during filming. The night's breeze is cold and indifferent, yet the mind is still murky as to all that is happening. Huh? What happened? Miss Yamu! Y'all guard Sora, someone's kidnapped Yamu. I'm after them. The sounds of chaos from behind grow more distant by the second. When Yamu finally steps out of it, she finds herself and Sakiko together in freefall. What kind of sweet dream is this? You lost your drums, you lost your friends, you lost yourself. Even if countless people adore you now, can you still call this your dream? Where's my sharp-witted silver-tongued Yutenji-san? But... Yamu, it's time to wake up. Alright, I guess this will be the next member. Music rooms radiance, the moonlight shines upon the organ bench. An invitation from the castle to play the melody of every night. The rain falls like tears, and I am but a single drop within this endless sea. In this lonely night, I am no longer lost. I do not fear being afraid. Whoa. Prisoner 48038, step forwards. Sir, your orders. Do you forget anything when going over your personal effects? No, sir. I made sure to check everything. Head straight down the corridor to the little window at the end and sign your name. You're free to go after that. Yes, thank you, sir. The sound of heavy jogging echoes down the corridor. The heavy footsteps of boots gradually drew nearer, echoing down the hallway. Omiri. Here. Get lost. I don't want to see you again this year. Umiri picks up her bass guitar case in one deft motion and strolls leisurely out of the prison. Wait, I just now thought, did I really read SS2? Oh no, I forgot. Siracusa. Wait, let's let me actually go back and check if I read SS2. Oh my god, I kind of didn't check what I was reading. I'm sorry. Was it really the way it ended? Yes, it's tonight, Sora. Okay, yeah, we read it. All good. Because it kind of ended so abruptly, I was like, Sakiko steals Yamui from the sea. Yeah, we read it, okay. The new story started so quick, there was no really nothing in between. I was afraid maybe I skipped. Maybe I accidentally skipped something. Okay. Okay, Umiri. Here. Get lost. I don't want to see you again this year. Umiri picks up her bass guitar case in one deft motion and strolls leisurely out of the prison. Siracusa is much the same as ever, welcoming her return with an interminable drizzle. Put our boys and girls in every shop on the street and the next one's over. Erin keeps an eye out. We are not letting her run away. Got it. Just got news from North Street, boss. She's heading this way. Keep your eyes on her. Don't let her run off. I don't think she's trying to hide, boss. Get Erin back here. Pronto. In a narrow alleyway, a gang of ghoulish thugs surrounds the girl with the bass guitar case. We meet again, Umiri. Heh. And here I was wondering why a pro like you never got taken in by any familiar. See, after ours fell on hard times, I asked around and that's how I learned you made your career out of being a trader. You've gone through a dozen names bouncing around every familiar out there. Our contracts never said we couldn't do work for others. And like I said long ago, I only take my reward and fulfill the duties that match it. Is that why you sold our secrets to our enemies? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play down, you goddamn traitor. Ever since you showed up, our people have been getting screwed left and right. All thanks to me and the Dawn being stupid enough to trust you. We even invited you to join us. Francis, I don't remember what I've done to offend you all. Well, you owe so many people you can't even remember? The Dawn's dead, Erin's dead, we had hundreds of people, now it's just our dozen left. What do you mean? We busted our asses moving from Colombia to this stupid place, but you had to go and get everyone killed. No more talk. There's enough of us here to teach her a very painful lesson today. I don't want to fight you. Umiri tries to say the impending clash through words, but the gang shows no signs of relenting as they approach her. She's forced to put her case down. Alright, let's get her. I wouldn't go any further now, Bumpina. Something just started up over there. You're not safe alone. Go the long way around, quick. Thank you for the warning. The girl pays the passerby advice no heed. She continues on in the exact direction she was warned against. The rain patters against the ground, washing Siracusa every stain away. The girl steps into the alley. It is clean and tidy, so utterly spotless as to seem newly built. Siracusa's cleaners are consummate professionals. Not the slightest stench of blood hangs in the humid air. Omiri, where are you? You looking for Miri? The billiards room of a casino. Nobody would expect someone to live here. A few cardboard boxes are assembled into a makeshift bed. The most basic of toiletries fill a bag nabbed for free from a fast food joint. Cardboard boxes mentioned? The billiards table is covered in envelopes. Envelopes containing Omiri's payment. She opens them up one after another, tossing the golden coins within into the table. Soon the pile of coins stamped with Familia and Ordine has become a miniature mountain. And there the coins are left, out in the open, without the slightest protection. She wouldn't care the slightest bit if they weren't missing. Miri checks over the envelope in her hand once more. There is nothing in it. She flips it over. On its front is the insignia of Familia, along with the sender's address. She's here, boss. The guys in the prison didn't give you any trouble, did they? They're all old friends. Besides, they know who my employer is. They wouldn't want to stick their hands in the fire. But I imagine you didn't summon me just to ask that, did you, sir? Just concerned for a business partner, that's all. Sir, when did we become partners? When you signed your contract with me, you wouldn't even use your Familia's name. Well, if you want to become partners, and I know you do, then let me lay my cards out. Omiri, I'd like to have you for a long-term job. What kind of job requires us to meet face to face? I'm thinking of inviting you into the Familia. Wait, did you say? There's nobody inside. Why did you insist on coming along? You're obviously afraid of her. You're not a mafioso. You wouldn't get it. I gotta get revenge for everyone's sake. What exactly happened between you and Omiri that you find so unforgivable? If you ever got betrayed the way we did, you wouldn't forgive her either. Our Familia was most ordinary folk running away from the Colombian frontier. We didn't have much of a network or resources, so we're always been looking down upon by the local mafia. Fast forward a couple of years, and one day, the boss decides to spend a fortune hiring someone. And that was Omiri? Yep. Once we hired her, it was peace and quiet for a long time. Those were the good days. Didn't have to worry about anyone raiding our place or looking for trouble at our door. But when we invited her to actually join the Familia, she declined. Then the next day she vanished. Just gone. And right as we started getting suspicious, a bunch of goons turned in to stab us in the gut. No idea who sent them. I still can't bear to look back at what happened that day. It was too much. And you're under the impression that Omiri sold you out? Well, who else could it be? You're crazy if you think it's a coincidence. I am not willing to believe that Omiri would betray someone like this. The Amiri I know is much like you've described, strong and capable, a reassuring presence, and always eager to uphold her duty as part of a group. I mean, but facts are facts. Did you see any trace of her amongst the people in that raid? I did not. Did you remember what the raiders themselves look like? Can't forget the rest of my life. Sakiko takes a deep breath, moving her hands to the self-defense weapon in her pocket. What if someone was deliberately trying to break you apart? What if someone was keeping a close eye on Omiri this entire time? What you're trying to say? Before Francis can react, the cabinet doors all around them are thrown wide open. Within each is a burly mobster, and altogether they raise their weapons at the pair in the center of the room. No funny moves. The stories are so short compared to the normal ARKNIGHTS event reading. At first, I treated it as no more than an ordinary job. A small, unremarkable familia needed my strength to find their footing incurable in Syracuse. But with every day that passed, they came to trust me more, even letting me on important family meetings. I knew it was never part of the contract, but I very much enjoyed the feeling of belonging with these people. Yo, Miri, my girl! Been a few days since I saw you. How you doing? Here. Some tangerine cream pudding. If I remember right, that's your flavor of choice, yeah? No need, I have my own. Hey, screw you. Be a little grateful. I heard you chased those goons harassing us all by yourself. Just wanted to show you my appreciation. Keep your distance from me. I'm just a hired thug doing what I'm paid to. I'll be leaving once I'm done. If your boss sees the two of us getting friendly, it won't end well for you. It'll be fine. He was telling me earlier for a while now he's been thinking of inviting you in with us. I recommend you ask around Syracuse about my reputation. Who needs to ask? You're the strongest person we've ever met. If you ask me, better say yes right now. We'll get together for tonight's family dinner. You say it's a family dinner, but it's usually more of a band concert. Hey, we might not be the strongest familia, but you can't beat our sense of camaraderie. Hello, Zata. Super Twitch didn't send me the notification I would be first. Sorry, Kitsune was first to die. Look, 10 stream streak, it couldn't be more. But the stupid Twitch always meddling with me. You have to trust me. Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. Happy to see you spend it with your one true love, ARKNIGHTS. You know, at least I have my true love, and it's ARKNIGHTS. I thank you for stopping by. Hope Twitch is more kind to you next stream and will actually send you the notification. We can talk about this when I'm free. That's what you said last time. I'm going now. I turned down his kind invitation. But as I walked home, my heart was filled with some nameless emotion. One I have never felt before. That night, I lay on my bed, tossing and turning. I got no sleep at all. Before the sun rose, I had packed all my things. Who would come looking here? Amiri, there's been a situation with boss, and he wants you to take some of the heat. But I already decided to... We made arrangements with the prison. They're waiting for you downstairs. Here's your payment. If you don't think it's enough, we can always add more. Mary, what's gotten in you today? You say something? This is how it's always been, yeah? This is the deal. We pay up, you do the job. Come on, get going. We'll find a way to get your sentence down to 6 months. That's no time at all. You'll be out before you know it. As a hired hand, it's not uncommon at all to have to be the fall guy. I know my way around life in prison. But just this one single time, I suffered like nothing else. For 6 months, there wasn't a single moment that I wasn't thinking of getting out, of returning to the Familia, to their bands parties. I had found for myself where I belonged, but I never thought it would end like this. The Don's dead, everyone's dead. We had hundreds of people. And now it's just our dozen left. We busted our asses moving from Colombia to this stupid place, but you had to get everyone killed. Hello Rashi, welcome to the stream. What happened in these 6 months? I don't know. The only thing I do know is that once again, I have lost my home. Yeah, she's having a very sad dream. Omiri, you've done a lot for me, and a great personal risk to yourself. You have earned a position from me. I permit you to join my familia. You know, I've always been a lone agent. I won't be joining any familia. Because you don't want to, or because you can't. I am not like those ruffians who go about calling themselves Don, Omiri. Over half of my life I've been here, wrangling with the big familia. They're tricky, they're sly. Never once left this poker table. You want me to get you to a table with bigger stakes? Clever girl. This is separate from making a deal. I need to do a lot more thinking when it comes to joining a familia. Another thing I need to consider in a deal is the money on offer. If I'm going to be part of familia, I need to consider the character of its leader. I know I don't have the best reputation, but that's precisely what we have in common, isn't it? Omiri, is anyone willing to take you in, aside from me? Syracuse is a dangerous place. All you'll find under the banner Familia Erdini are conspiracies and schemes. How long since you had a peaceful night's sleep? Lying on your card boxes, dagger in hand, in case anyone tries to sneak up on you. The lone who finally finds a home. A return to the pack, a restoration of rank and reputation, or a moth's death in the wilds. Your corpse quartered by hungry beasts. It's your choice. She let some suspect folks here. Sakika's hands are shackled behind her. She can't move them an inch. There was another. He managed to run. We're sending boys after him. Do you know the Signorina, Omiri? I don't. Don't you recall that we have all debts to settle? Since she holds something against you. I'll give you time. I'll give you space, Omiri. You handle this yourself. I already said I don't know her. This is your final test before you join my familia. This time, better not try to fake the scene with blood bags. Sakiko and Omiri are left alone in the alleyway. But both know there are people invested in how their duel ends. Omiri knows the boss is watching. Sakiko knows Morpheus is watching too. I don't have anything against you. Why are you trying to get killed? I'm here to bring you back. Bring me back? Not to the billiards room, but back to this place you're meant to be. I don't understand what you're talking about. Even so, I have to pull you out of this. I cannot allow you to throw your life away in this manner. Your boss sent his underlings to stab Francis's people in the back. I hardly believe that the man who stabbed you in the back will grant you the home you wish for. But exploited like a piece, sacrificed like a pawn, again and again, is this really the life you want? Is this the trust you so desire? In all the time you spent here, not once have you wanted to hurt a single soul. Just a moment ago, I saw your case inside. Your boss is in there, isn't it? You never needed to suffer like this, Omiri. Omiri, let's get out of here. Together. This is pretty interesting that they're putting each member into like different region of Terra, into different city. This looks like Siesta. Probably. Right, let's read SS4 fully, and then the rest I will leave for tomorrow. So I could rest a bit. Guest room maze. I take my most fragile memories and wrap them up tight, until not a soul is left, who knows. But even as I shout until my voice is raw, is there any hope of making her hear me? I do not fear sorrow. After enduring the rocking of the boat, stepping onto solid ground finally brings Sakiko a sense of reassurance. Appreciate you chatting with me, young miss. This island, one hell of a trip from the mainland. Why, if only I had the surface of the water for company. I'd go mad from boredom. It was a pleasure to talk to you. I rather enjoyed hearing your tales of the sea. Reminds me, you don't dress like a local. What brings you to this podunk little island? I am looking for someone. She's local? I don't imagine so. It's mighty strange there. The island's all people who want to get off it. Never heard of anyone wanting to come over. To be honest, I am not entirely sure if she's here or not. All she has in hand is a ticket to the island. Even if it does turn out to be a prank on Morpheus' part, she has no other choice. Pats her shoulder. It will be fine. There's few people on the island, you'll be done asking if anyone sees her in no time. Yes. But one thing, doesn't matter if you find her or not, you have to be back here by noon. Not many boats come this way. If you miss this one, when it leaves, you'll be stuck until next month. But it's nearly... sorry, not much I can do. I can wait for you some, but it's not safe on the seas at night. We need to be back on the mainland before sundown. Right. I'll be going now then. Loudly. Do-re-mi. Yes, I can hear you. I just went through it again, further away. Were you unable to hear it? Yes, I didn't hear anything just now. Let me get that blindfold off you first. How were my results? I hate to say this, but compared to last time, it seems like the range I can hear has gotten even smaller. I see. Okay, I understand. I'll be more aware of environmental conditions on my future service. Eyjafjalla, you should cherish your personal safety more. How long have you been on the island? I arrived 2 months ago. Your hearing is getting worse, but we don't have a formal doctor here who can help you. There should be a boat at the dock today. I'll pack your luggage for you and then you can set off for home. I can't. I still have one last round of data to collect from the volcano here. But your health... Before I came here, I had a doctor at Rhodes Island give me health assessments. Well, my situation isn't very optimistic. I did promise her I would be back within 3 months. She knows how important my volcanological research is to me, so she agreed to be coming here in the end. I love volcanoes, Miss Uika, just as much as you love the stars. Wasn't the very first time we met on the mountain that night when I got lost and stumbled upon you watching the stars? And next time you head up there to survey, remember to call me along. Of course! The weather's so fine this morning. Miss Uika, could you sing a song to me? Some music would go perfectly with weather like this, while we gaze out at the volcano and see far away. Alright, I'll come in a little closer. Uika narrows the gap between the two of them. She sees Eyjafjalla's little ears perk up, the hearing aids visible inside. Deep breath. As I paint the twisted sky, I think I wish it without wings just fall. I touch something sacred, tonight become my myth. Clap, clap, clap. That was beautiful. Thanks. Who wrote this song? I don't think I've heard it elsewhere. Is it a local song? I don't know either. It's probably just something I heard before and it's just stuck in my memory. But Miss Uika, you look so sad right now. Huh? Uika Misume? John, you ever heard of that name? Don't recall. Sounds like someone not from this island. Could I trouble you to keep thinking over it, sir? I heard from an old woman nearby that you're the most social person on this island and that you know more people than anyone else. I'm sure you know, could serve as a lead. Not many people on the island though. If none of us at all have heard this name, it must be a newcomer, right? Wait, wasn't there talk about some weirdo living in a villa on the volcano backside? I think there was someone there, yeah. I can't quite remember her name, but I wanna say she's the only one you could be looking for. Where is she right now? Well, follow the road circling the island north for 20 kilometers. When you reach the back of the mountain, you'll see the villa. Alright, 20 kilometers. That should be about half an hour by car. Oh, we don't have cars here. You don't have cars? Didn't you realize when you came here? We don't have cars. But the roads are clearly well maintained. We wanted to attract tourists to the island. We fixed everything up and nobody came. We just ended up even more broke. If you're in a hurry, Missy, borrow this here bike. borrow this bike here. Yoster typo number 3. It's not in the prettiest shape, but there is some use in it still. If you pedal hard, you should make it about 2 hours. Sakiko looks at the old bicycle behind the old man. Its frame is shabby and worn out, nearly denuded of paint. Everything about it screams scrap heap. Good luck! Been a long time since we saw any new faces here. Hope you find who you're looking for. Oh, and enjoy your time on our island. Thank you, sir. If you'll excuse me then. Sakiko places a foot lightly on the pedal. As long as this bike can move. No problem. Careful there, you're heading straight downhill. The warning comes a little too late. The girl and the dilapidated bike are already careening out of control as they shoot down the slope. Yikes. Ah! Now, wasn't that funny? She's really so funny. Morpheus. I think that was a bit overboard. Shut it. She's the one who agreed to this bet. I'm only abiding to our terms. I'll find her weak spot, I'm telling you. And once I do, I'll spin her a dream from which she'll never wake. She'll learn. I am the Castle of Dreams' most talented dream spinner. There's no way that Iris could be better than me. Okay, so Morpheus is just having competition with Iris. The sun's nearly overhead, and there's not much shade under the trees. It's getting rather hot now. My residence is close by. Why don't we go there to sit down? Oh wow, it really is cooler the moment you step inside. This living room is so big, it must get cold in the winter, right? The house warms up very quickly if I light the fireplace, the one over there, see? But when I'm by myself, a little heater by the sofa is enough. Wow, I had no idea at all you were so well off. I think you're misunderstanding something. I'm not an heiress or anything. I'm just the housekeeper here. Am I going to disturb the owner? No, don't worry. I'm the only one here right now. The owner of this place, she hasn't been back for a very long time. It sounds like you really miss her. Yes, our relationship might be a bit more special than master and servant. Ooh. She was the first one to see me as I am. She was the first one to ever make friends with me. She loved playing the piano. I would sit next to her and sing along. At first, we were happy. So very happy. But then, why did she leave? Why would she leave this island, her home? Why indeed? Maybe, just maybe it was only me who wanted to stay here. Nah, you're just having a bad dream, don't worry too much about it. The bicycle's creaking grows ever more shrill, and Sakiko's balance is increasingly precarious. Matters aren't helped by her waning stamina. Ah! With a sharp turn, the bicycle flies completely out of control, and Sakiko's inertia sees her abruptly tumble away. She pulls her body up, gritting her teeth through the pain. With great effort, she lifts her head to look to her destination. At the foot of a distant mountain, she sees the vague outline of a house. That's As she stares at it, countless unfamiliar memories flood into her mind out of nowhere. That's... In Uika's dream, Sakiko and her played there as children. Where they grew up, they lived together. These are all part of Uika's dream? Well, you did see it, yes? Oh, all the sweet dreams I spun for her. But as Uika girl, her biggest wish is to be with you. Problem, at the end of each dream, she's all alone. You always vanish suddenly. Sakiko Togawa, you're a cruel, cruel person. Cruel? Didn't the past give you the whole sermon? Dreams are the truest thoughts of the heart's depths. And in the heart of Uika Musume, well, the more she longs to be with you, the less she can touch you. I can weave a tiny little uninhibited isle just for the two of you, and yet all she can do is experience the pain of losing what she gains, again and again and again. This little happiness of hers is doomed to slip through her fingers like sand. To doom? What kind of heart holds such despair that even dreams can't cure it? Uika, I'm going to pull you out of this nightmare. Are you really? Are you? Really? Now that's something I'd love to see. The look of helpless, raging humiliation all over your face, that is. As Morpheus cackles with wild abandon, a faraway bow sounds his horn. The signal that is about to return to the mainland. Okay, now the part 2 of the SS4. Let's see how this ends. So they can't leave the island, but what will happen? When you repeat something countless times over and over, you grow numb to it. When you repeat the same day countless times over, you fall into that cycle. It's imperceptible, inescapable, an interminable, indefinite, impenetrable dream. Every day, she wakes from her bed in the early morn to the chirp of mountain fowl beasts. If she wishes to laze about longer, nobody will stop her. She simply sticks her head back under the blanket. Once she makes her bed, she heads to the kitchen for a simple breakfast. A fried egg, bread, milk. What she wants to eat and what she wants to drink are all up to her in the moment. She sits by the piano, pressing a key, bringing its untuned string to the correct pitch, little by little. After some time, however much, it is the next string's turn to be tuned. By the time the final string is tuned, the first string has lost its pitch. And so it goes again and again and again. Uika lies down on the summer-fed meadow and gazes at the starry sky above. She knows that even if the positions of the stars seem no different from yesterday, in truth they are constantly shifting about. Two stars next to each other now will, after 100 million years, become incredibly distant. That even we assign them meaning, that meaning will be lost. Hello Hitachi, welcome. Just like the relationship between people. Today too, that child didn't come back. Here, on this deserted island, a dream of smoke and mirrors is built out of nothing but faint memories. Trapped in a cage of recollection, as if but a doll. Obsession and sorrow fill her body. They grow. but she cannot move. At first I figured she had some flash of inspiration and went out for a walk. It was only later I learned from the dock workers she'd gotten on a ship leaving the island that same day. Why don't you go and look for her? I have lived out days like today so many times, to the point I am not even sure if they are real or not. I can't remember what she looks like anymore. I can't remember her name. Maybe this is where I belong in the end? Waiting here silently? Waiting here for her return, or my death. There'll come a day that the well of my sorrows dries up. There'll be no more tears and no more weeping. Some far-flung place nobody cares about. That's the best place I can belong. No. Misuika, you're crying. That means you haven't given up yet, right? This isn't the ending you want, right? At least tell her how you feel, face to face. If I can make out what you mean, I am sure she can too. How can you reach her if you don't shout at the top of your lungs? I can hear your voice. Me. Surely she must be able to. If someone doesn't know, Eyjafjallaey has hearing issues, very horrible. That's what she means, that even she can hear. But with your hearing in this condition, I can't leave you by yourself. Don't say that. I am a Rhodes Island operator. With all the training that entails, you don't have to worry about me. You've already done so much for me, Misuika. And, by all rights, we were complete strangers. Hello, Judio. Welcome, welcome. You should look deep in your heart and ask yourself, what do you really want to do right now? I want to find her. Nothing, really. I can read leaves, Misuika. Look, you can't escape. I can find you as you weaken. You know, I want you so. I want. Wika's awareness snaps back, only to find herself running with all her might. Her chest burns hard like never before, a sensation that leaves her lightheaded even. The last strand of her sanity asks her the same question on loop. If you can't remember her name or even her face, how will you find her among all the endless people of this land? But I want to see her. I don't care if it takes. I want to see her again. Her voice is a step ahead of her legs, flying straight for her heart. And with every ounce of power she has, she runs after her voice. I believe I followed you when you raided another person playing ARKNIGHTS. Maybe. Honestly, haven't raided that many ARKNIGHTS players lately. So it was some time ago, definitely. But thank you for the follow. I'm a freelance artist and I usually work on illustrations during my streams. Mostly I draw ARKNIGHTS banners on streams. But a few weeks ago when we had Atto event, I decided to read it on stream and many people enjoyed it, so I decided to read Ave Mujica story too this weekend. So yeah, just doing the reading stream today. Sakiko makes it to the villa in one piece. It's all exactly as Morpheus showed her. Oika, The same layout, the same decorations. Even the books on the shelves are the exact same. Why? The floor is spotless, the kitchen boasts an overwhelming array of silverware, and a grand dining table to seat a dozen or more. Sakika cannot imagine Oika living in a place like this by herself. Since it's a dream, is it not? You could just take the painful parts and throw them away completely. I'm sure she felt place was very important to the two of you. You must be the owner of this villa. Mitsuika just left. Where did she go? She finally recognized her own heart. She's sad on finding you. Ave Mujica is such an interesting team to play too. I think they do well against the Weird Gaze since they have multiple hits per attack. Oh yeah, probably. Everyone hates those. Especially the one that just explodes into 15 thingies that you have to hit twice. But yeah, suddenly I didn't get that many operators. I mean, obviously we got 2 from the story, and I got 1 more from the free temple, but I am saving for Silver Ash Shelter and Pramanic Shelter banner. I really want the Silver Ash siblings. I love them both, so I gotta stay strong. I gotta stay strong. Wanna get on the board? Yes, I'd like to take a ticket off the island. Oh, well, you'll have to wait a bit. I'm holding out for another passenger. A young lady is still not back. Hope she's found who she was looking for. It's fine. I can wait. Halfway through her sentence, Suika forces the words back down her throat. Fortunately, the boatman doesn't seem to notice. The sea's rough at night and the fogs gets thick. I think it's sailing. I've got your safety to worry about, you know? Hey, listen to the signal tower go. The guy running it once is gone already. I can see him up there. He's waving a flag at us. Old Boozehound needs the beer I bring him every month. Safe travels, and don't forget my beer. Doesn't mind if I forget anything else, long as he gets his hooch. With this grumbling over, the boatman heaves his step onto the boat. The seawind carries its horn through every corner of the island, and as she looks back at this isle of countless joys and sorrows, Uika finds there's so much she wants to say. Don't forget me. You couldn't have forgotten. We lived here since we were children. I trust that we will meet again. Uika! Uika! Sakiko's voice is already hoarse. The waves crash on and on against the coast, but they carry no response. The boat has already left the island. Now, she's the only one here, alone. A girl who's waited day and night finally finds it in herself to set off in search of her partner. But who could foresee that they pass like ships in the night at the last moment? Such a pity. Tell you the truth, I never thought she'd choose to leave. If she'd followed the ending I'd laid out for her, she would have forgotten all about you and lived a blissful, carefree life here. But I see now, I underestimated your influence on her. I am a good sport. This round is a draw. Shame though. With the speed that Buzz going at, she'll be in a nautical pickle pretty soon. What? Making an entire island for the two of you was tiring enough. What? Next you want me to create an entire continent of Terra so your pathetic farce can play out over and over? No. The boat's about to reach the edge of this dreamland, and once it does, she'll fall into the next one. Another cycle, another reset. She's bound to forget about you in the end. No. I'm going to find a way to catch her. Sorry, out of time. Sakiko feels a burst of cold under her feet. Somehow seawater has crept up to her ankles. Dark clouds gather where the sea and sky meet, punctuated by rays of dazzling lights. Oika! The water rises with a fervor. Sakiko senses something dragging her down towards the abyss. Oika, wait for me! Gleam, cold suffocation. The water strains against her eardrums. What oxygen is left in her lungs slowly dwindles, as does the feeble light from above. Her sight blurs. Salty, bitter seawater forces its way into her mouth, in a bid to occupy the last vestiges of her consciousness. And so she falls and falls, down to the seabed, a place that knows no light. Saki! Saki! A voice approaches, though she cannot tell from where. Where am I? Who is calling for me? Come on, wake up! It's a familiar voice, one she has not heard in a very long time. The cold, waterlogged seabed is gone. What's never here? In its place, dry land and swirling eddies of dust. Who? Sakiko struggles to open her eyes. A pale strand of her hair greets her. Saki, are you okay? Mutsume? I'm here. Such simple words, and yet they bring tears to Sakiko's eyes. It's no fault of the scent in the air, she knows that, for only she knows just how helpless she feels in this moment. If she speaks now, her voice will break, but she can't afford to care about that. All she can think of is to clutch at the final straw she has. Mutsume, what do I do? Okay. It is not that easy to wake up everyone. But we did wake up Umiri and we did wake up Nyamu. So I guess we are leaving to wake up Uika and Mutsumi for tomorrow. We will have 4 more chapters to read tomorrow. Hope you guys enjoyed the little reading we had today. Hope it was nice to hear. Obviously the lot will be available for the viewing on YouTube anytime. Tomorrow, yeah. Have been streaming for 2.5 hours. Reading non-stop. Let me rest. Let me freaking rest. I need to, you know, rest, otherwise I'll lose my voice. Can't be reading non-stop. Yeah, let me see if I could rate anyone. Oh, I could rate Ichira. He's working on fan art of all pianos. Oh yeah, he does. So time for a read on Twitch on YouTube now, right? But yeah, Thank you everyone for watching and for your company. Hope you had good time here. Hope you enjoyed your stay here, and see you all tomorrow with the continuation of Ave Mujica's story. Second half tomorrow, and yeah, see you all next time. If not tomorrow for more Ave Mujica, then I guess next week we will finish the fan art of Priestess. Wishing everyone a lovely rest of your day. Enjoy the Valentine's Day. If you're not enjoying it, then maybe you will enjoy tomorrow's discounts on all the chocolate. And yeah, stay comfy in your boxes. Bye bye!